I've actually been coming across a lot of Kevin Samuels videos circulating the tube of you, and it's weird.
We need to learn who we are and what we want.
So I agree. I wholeheartedly agree that if you want something or someone, you got to learn about that thing, that person, and figure out what it is that they like and how best to appeal to them. My problem lies with the hypocrisy within this, because in the same breath, you're saying that, you know, men have they have no reason to learn and understand women, yet women should do all of that work and go ahead and learn about men. I can't, no. It's both ways or no ways. Like, let's all just sleep with the same sex, shall we? Why don't you just go marry your best friends who understand you so well, and leave the women alone who actually want a bit of balance and equality, which is why feminism came about in the first place. Like, yes, it's taken it's a whole situation now, feminism. I'm not going to step into that. But where it's come from is where you're trying to take us back to. And that's not going to sit well with many people. That does not sit well with me. I find it very strange. I mean, it's not strange that someone passes and so you have people that continue to, you know, spread the messages that they left behind. But it's like, this guy came on the scene, said a whole bunch of wild things, planted a bunch of seeds in a lot of our young men's and older men's heads, and then just dipped. Just like, caused chaos and then just left, because this is a mess.
Are you calling them stupid?
No.
So what are you saying?
Wait.
Hello, welcome back to my channel, Conscious Healing. I haven't made a video in a good amount of time, and so we'll see what happens with this. Life's just been lifing, so much going on, as always. What changes except the seasons in my life? I'm like reflecting now, just trying to think, what is it that is causing this stagnation? No, that's not this video. That is not this video. This video is about a young lady, excuse me, battling a cold right now, and you know, I'm near the end of it, but it's still, it's not easy. It's been a crazy one. I don't know if it's the flu but it's been wild. I hope everyone's good. I hope, you know, I hope everyone's well and healthy and not having to deal with a migraine and a blocked nose and all sorts at this moment in time, and I hope everyone's just doing their best to be as happy as they can be. I am not talking about mental health necessarily today. As I previously said, this isn't one of those videos. It's a mess.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't take that.
And why I say it's a mess is because what he has done has not brought men and women together. If that was what he was hoping to do or trying or aiming for, that is not what he achieved. He's caused a massive dichotomy, even more so, between the two genders, sexes. And it's frustrating, to say the least. I'm not very happy about it. Therefore, I would like to speak on it. It seems to me like if you're looking to, you know, give advice and help people and, you know, help them change their lives and attract what it is that they want, as a lot of people go on his show to achieve. That's the goal of going on that show, right? Tell me things, tell me how to be better, tell me how to get what I want in life. He hasn't done a great job of that. All I see is constant bashing, and I can compare Kevin Samuels' videos to a couple of people I watch, well, I don't watch them, I come across them, called Fresh and Fit. And they tend to give off this same vibe, this same mentality. It's very much so, you know, you're the problem. This is what you need to do to make sure that I want you. And it's just the idea that we shouldn't be working together to understand each other in order to be able to coexist.
One of them said that you didn't understand, like, from a woman's point of view, so she was just kind of done listening. Just that kind of. So.
Yeah, well, to your friend who said that, you're right. And men aren't supposed to understand you from your point of view.
Is strange to me, to say the least. I mean, what a stance to take. Are you telling me that men and women aren't better off learning and understanding each other so that we're better able to cater to each other? And instead it should just be the one way, just the one-sided. So you want me to just exist with all the differences that come with being a woman compared to a man, shack up with a man who has no idea how I'm feeling, doesn't understand where it's coming from, doesn't understand how I work, and basically be a slave to this guy by doing everything for him, learning what he wants, what he likes. And the entitlement, I can't understand it, and I cannot submit to that. If you want a woman who is submissive and happy to treat her man like a man, you need to be a loving, caring, kind man and give your woman some peace of mind so that she can relax and treat you like the king that you are. Why is that so hard to understand? I'm not saying people don't still step out and things like that, but this is the world we live in. You have women all over the world catering to their men, yet they're being dogged out because these men feel entitled. No, it's not happening. Like, it's very much the level of entitlement for me. I can't get behind it. I won't. And so this video is one that I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna edit it somehow.
I feel like y'all should bring on a group of high value women.
Oh, okay. So this young, gorgeous, beautiful woman, I believe she's 25 years old. I watched another video. She called into Kevin Samuels' show and was asking about, advice as a 25-year-old who's just kind of like, trying to be a stable human being at that age. Everything's still a bit all over the place. You don't know who you are yet. You're working, you're learning, you're growing. And he annihilates her.
Because you feel like you need to grow. No, you need to learn.
Right.
Let me let you ladies understand something. You need to stop thinking about you need to grow. Like all of a sudden, you as a sole individual, solitary, single woman is going to grow into being more valuable for a man. No, you need to learn who we are and what we want.
Let me let you ladies understand something. This man told this young lady not to focus on growth, which is to develop skills, gain experience, earn money, maybe own a few things, on the journey to finding her person. Now, I'd say you want to hold your own, you want to be able to contribute to the household. Wonderful. Kevin Samuel says that is not what you should be focused on. Instead, young woman, you must forget about education, forget about school, forget about a degree, business management degree. What are you going to use that for? Going to school and learning skills and critical thinking? Forget about that. Simply focus on being the best submissive, demure woman you could ever possibly be for these big, scary kings who just want you to be there and serve them for the rest of your life. That's outrageous. You want women to forget about their own independence and just shack up with men and be used and abused forever. He wants to go back to the 1950s, and it's no one's got a time travel vehicle anywhere here. Like, it until that gets invented, I think everyone should just stay in their lane and let's just try and be loving and help each other grow, not just try and use. You're trying to use us. Carry on your nonsense, carry on doing what you want to do and being out here while I'm at home cleaning and cooking and sweeping and washing your balls for you. It's not. Right off the bat, might I say, she gets annihilated. He comes in very standoffish, he's very rude, he's very entitled. You're on my show, you do as I please and respect me the way that I want to be respected. And it's bizarre to me why you would speak to anyone in that way, man or woman. It's unnecessary. It's very unnecessary. That aside, this video. So she comes in and she says, I feel like you should bring on women on this show, on this platform, who are what you would say, what you would class as high value women, right? Because we all know that there are different caliber of people, and if you're looking to collect information pertaining to the population as a whole, what you want to do is get representation from different caliber of people. Kind of like a study, like a research study. You want to know why what do we want to know? Why do women like flowers so much? Now, you want to probably ask black women, white women, Asian women, women in relationships, younger, you know what I mean? Different types of women, because one woman saying, of course, you know, I love flowers for this reason, that won't be everyone's opinion. That won't be everyone's taste. Everyone's different. There is nuance in life. There are different people be different. Okay? Differences are there. That is why there is so much conflict in the beginning. So for you to collect all the information from a specific type of women is bizarre to me. So I think that was her point in that statement. I think you should bring on women who, you know, have a little bit more to say than the ones that you currently have on, because they be talking like their bum. And I'm not saying that disrespectfully. Some people have a better way of speaking. Some people have a different way of thinking to others. And sometimes it's very easy to disregard what someone is saying based off of how they say it, how they communicate. So if you have people, women, that have been educated, that have a certain way of being, you know, a bit more modest, as they love to, you know, women have to be modest and have a good demeanor and be quiet and be, fuck all of that, okay? You can speak well, you can be articulate, you can have good ideas and thoughts and carry yourself, I wouldn't say in any which way, because of course there are nuance. There are nuances, aren't there? There aren't nuance. There are nuances. Ain't nobody perfect. I never said I was perfect. Okay, I might not be the best person to speak on this, but I'm going to because I don't agree with a lot of the way that women are treated on these platforms, simply because, you know, of the fact that they might not be that person that should be. Because if you put someone that doesn't quite know what they're talking about in an argument, they're not going to win. That's not necessarily to shame that person, but just pick a better representative. And I appreciate the way she said it. You know, you just find random ass girls off of Instagram and that, you know.
Because y'all just find random ass girls off Instagram, or they find you vice versa.
But it's like, kind of, yeah. You know, are you selectively choosing the type of women that you bring on here? Or are these all women that want to make it in some way by doing certain things? There are women out here that want to be successful and wealthy and maybe even famous and be out there, but not in the same way that some of these women would want to be. Not everybody wants to be a sugar baby, or a model, or a video girl. Those girls that do the video, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but it might be that due to the environment that they're in, the kind of people they associate with, they just might have a different way of thinking than a woman who just sort of works a 9 to 5, or, you know, has a bit more of a conservative job. That's not to say that she's not also out on the weekends and living her best life, and she might also have a certain mentality. But the point is that you need to be a bit more diverse in the kinds of women that you choose to bring on the platform. So I think that was what she was getting at.
And then it's like these guys just roast the fuck out of them because it's just like they think that these are all women, and it's like this is just a small group of women who live in Miami. And
you know, they do tend to get treated very badly because of the fact that their responses aren't necessarily, you know, the most articulate, aren't the most, you know, logical. And you know, you can't. I've got a bone to pick with everyone in this situation, with the men that make them feel like rubbish because of their flaws, and the women that just have this overconfidence and want to go out and speak for all women, but you're not even doing the right research. You're not even trying to come across in a certain way that will be a bit more palatable to have men like these listen to you a little bit. So you know, for me, it's just really messy. And then what happens is the women then turn on her, saying, "So what? You're saying we're not smart? You're saying we're..." Girl, probably not. Probably not.
She just said one thing over random. She's talking about high value.
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, women who have like.
I'm not gonna lie. Just real quick.
I'm not even being funny, but my sister with the straight black hair there, she's talking about high value. Yes, she is talking about high value women. The same way the men whose show you've chosen to come onto speak about high value men. Do you think that any random woman, anyone that hasn't had a certain level of education can just go in and speak to these men who claim to be high value, meaning they have a certain way of speaking, they have a certain level of education, have a certain caliber of people around them, and so they carry themselves a certain way? Do you really think any old woman can just go in and just discuss with them? First of all, you're not going to get your point across because they're not even going to take you seriously to begin with. Do you know what I mean? Like, so the fact that you said that is a red flag already. That's a problem already. That's an issue. Why are you putting down a woman that's trying to make a point? What you should have said was, well, how do you know that I'm not high value? Maybe I am high value. What I'm saying, do you know what I mean? Like, but all I see is not only do the girls turn on that woman who is just trying to make a point. You've now got these men who they do call women stupid all the time. Okay, they love calling women dumb. Girls are dumb. Girls are dumb. Girls. That's all they ever say. And now you've got a woman who's, if you want to take it that way, yeah, okay, she just called a girl stupid, and now that's a problem because she said it. Do you see where I'm coming from though? Like, the logic is not logical. I'm sorry, but are you as smart as a woman that's gone to university? And I say that in regards to, do you have the same amount of knowledge? Are you able to receive information the same way and dissect it and be critical in a logical way? These are things that you need to be able to do in order to have debates, to have discussions, especially when it pertains to the whole bloody population, the whole gender. Like, this is our lives, this is our relationships. I personally believe in, feminism. I don't want to not have a partner to help me raise my children. If that's what you choose to do, that's the beauty of feminism. I'm not touching that because I don't get it. But ultimately, we want everyone to be happy and stable. And I think that just logically, having two partners, two people working together is nice. And we need women or people who know how to express this and explain this. And that's what I believe this woman was trying to do. And the women turned on her. And then you have the men in the end going, well, I wouldn't have that if I was you. She's trying to stir in the pot like little goblins that they are. It's not helpful. If you want to help, then what you need to do is help teach people, speak to them like human beings. Don't make them feel stupid. Encourage them, empower them, both men and women. This is just downgrading people, making people feel stupid, and then of course that feeling perpetuates more frustration, more confusion, more anger, more hate. Why are we trying to spread more hate amongst each other? It's not making sense. Live and let live. Be good to each other, be good to yourselves. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, thanks for listening to my rant, and have a great one. Bye.